Hey, Van Sims. I'm working in the Birmingham-Trussville market. My background is in ops. So I was with a food ingredient company during that time, and it happened during the pandemic season where I was charged with trying to figure out how do we keep the business flowing with all the things that, in terms of health, cleanliness, how do we keep our employees healthy? And I had a chance to sit down with several companies like Office Pride that specialize in, the cleanliness of business. So it kind of piqued my interest. And the more I talked with them and found out, I said, this business is not going away. I thought it would be heightened. More companies would take it more seriously. And so I took a look at the market and I thought, well, let me give it a shot and see what I can do. And here I am. My first client was an industrial recycling place. I still have those pictures of what that place looked like going in, and I thought, oh my God, I don't know what we're gonna do with this, but we're gonna take it because they said yes. And it was grimy, it was dusty. I thought there's no way I'm gonna find someone to work at this business. And sure enough, I had 3 people that said yes. And I thought, well, if I could get someone to work at this business, surely I could go, get more out there. And that's kind of how we started. There was the first one that said yes. And so we just kind of took it and ran with it and gained that experience in industrial clean. So we're no longer afraid to work at industrial sites. Well, the team actually, that started just plainly out of necessity, where we had stretched out in our territory where I just couldn't be at all places at all time. So I needed to lean on others to kind of help me manage the process. And I had some people that really wanted to grow with the business. So I created opportunities, which kind of fell in line with what I wanted to do in the first place, which was create opportunities where people really wouldn't get an opportunity without the training and education. So it was a way for me to do that, and I did it. So we created some lead positions, and from there, we got a supervisor out of that group. We're leaning in the process of trying to find an HR coordinator, but right now I want to touch all the persons that we bring on our team to really make sure they're a good fit for what we're trying to do, not just today, but what we look like moving forward. We're at a point where I think this is what I imagined when I first started. I can take the business if I want. I can leave it. I can choose the right customers for me that I think that we're going to do well with, as opposed to when I first started, if they just said, hey, we want someone, I'd sign up for it and take it in a heartbeat. But now we're a little bit more selective, really looking at how this customer is going to help us grow. Is it a good match? When I started, it was really just to build something on my own. But as I got into it, it was to build legacy. I was able to convince my youngest son to join the business. But yeah, it was legacy. Something that can carry on beyond my time working in the business, but just be more as an advisor later on into the business. Man, I am proud of the opportunities that I've been able to create for people. I got to meet people in spaces where in my previous life, I would have never run across those people. And I actually got to see and hear some of the stories and challenges that they were having. And I was able to lean on my experience and kind of help them with some of the things I've learned through the corporate world. So it's been a great marriage.
Learn more about Office Pride and how you can own a commercial cleaning business you can be proud of by visiting officepridefranchise.com.